You know where we're at. You remember this familiar theater. Get used to it because we're going to come here for a couple times over the next month or so. Is this just going to become a joke? This has been here for nearly 2 years now. Gonna keep pointing it out every time I see it. But anyway, we are here. I don't know if they have a little poster of it up here. They probably don't. No, not up here. That is in 2 weeks. I am covering that in 2 weeks. It's got, Morgan Page, Roger, Tim, Gabby. Cannot wait. But no, we are actually here to see Leviticus. This is a Tyler Thomas film that also has Gabby in it. But yeah, let's take a look around. Let's take a look at the posters. Jesus Christ. This movie was terrible. Just really bad. And gross. Still playing Super Pets here. It was fun. And then there's Super Pets. Barbarian. Barbarian was fantastic. Loved that one. They're also playing See How They Run here, and which is a delightful little movie. Pearl, great movie. The Woman King, really good. And then another Barbarian poster. So yeah, let's head on inside. You know the drill. Okay, here we go. This is what we're here to see today. This is Leviticus with Gabby, Rip, Chris, Rob, Jennifer. It's from Brutal Flowers Films. I contacted Tyler, asked him if I could do the premiere for this. He said yes. The trailer for this does look awesome. I still got the Sonic 2 marquee out, which is great. Paws of Fury. What do they have over here? Ooh. Very nice. I might take a couple of those on my way out. Yeah, very cool.
Scott did it.
I know he did. It wasn't you.
Right?
Right. Yeah, you can't do those roots with a rusty saw. Just getting that glamorous B-roll. Oh yeah, rolling that B.
This is backwards. This is backwards. Yeah, it's backwards. Yes.
Oh, here it is. Another Leviticus. Oh, the Harvey Weinstein movie. That looks good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I got the trailer for
Am I
Crawdads.
twisted?
Are you twisted back there?
Yes.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, it's all straightened out. In general, yes, you are, but...
Very. Like, by a lot of it. By a lot of it. Not
This
a
is
little bit.
this is where we're doing it,
Yeah,
right?
2.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go buy my ticket. That's what I covered it. Nice.
How you doing, sir?
I'm good, you?
Good. Good to see you.
You
again.
too.
Dude, I haven't seen you in minutes, dude. I know. It feels like it's been like at least over like 4 minutes. Crazy. Dude, like I've been like, eating pizzas and like just like talking about like creating line stuff and like
I just gotta get against that shot of the theater. I hit the theater. You're all very familiar with this theater by now. It's the big one. It's where they show everything. No one's in here right now. I don't think. Yeah, they got stuff set up for like Q&A afterwards. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that red screen.
Oh, have we already started?
Yeah, I've been recording.
Son of a gun.
It's Toot Scoot and Boogie.
It's me.
You know, this is about to end. This is about to get out. For fun, you want to see what people think?
Oh, sure.
No, you don't.
Is there anybody in there?
I don't know. The movie had, from where I saw it, had like 10 minutes left, so. It's going to open at #1 this weekend.
#1.
Just a spit away from the top of the charts. Get it? Spit?
Yeah. Now I get it.
What's up?
Hello.
Where's the sun?
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for coming to. All right. Hello.
You guys tickets?
Mark Ross is walking around with him.
No, I have mine in my pocket.
Oh, do you?
I said
Go ahead.
More people have come.
How you doing?
How you doing? Very good to see you.
I got that Tony Soprano dress.
Looks good. Make it fit well.
Striking. How many minutes we got?
We are 7:04 right now. So,
What time does it start?
what are we now?
If there's anybody else out there, just send them on Insta.
It's the rip. It's the rip.
buddy?
Good.
How are you?
Glad to see you. It's Chris.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you? Oh my goodness.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the premiere of Leviticus.
You got a bit to say it.
How to say it again? Leviticus. Thank you, Leviticus. I always have a mistake with that. My name is Johnny Wu. I'm the executive producer of this movie. I'm very excited to be here with all of you guys. Thank you. And I hope you guys been enjoying. In the meantime, here's Tyler.
Yeah.
I'm the writer director, and definitely want to thank everybody for coming out. I really appreciate the support. We got a ton of awesome talent in Cleveland. I think it's great that we support each other. Leviticus is a 2-year project for me, so I started writing it in September of 2020. We started filming in May of 2021. Finished filming initially in July, and then we had to go back and reshoot some stuff. So final footage was filmed in September of last year, and then we took a year to edit it. So hope you enjoy it. We're gonna have a question and answer session after the film, so stick around after the credits. And then there's also an after party. It's at the Standard on 185th, I believe it's 779, 185th Street. So anybody that's interested, come and stop on by. We'll be on the patio.
And lastly, anybody in the corner over there, if you guys can come to the middle point, that'd be great, so you can see a better view. Like James, Rick, Chris. I can see you guys, so I can name you guys right away.
What's their spot?
I know it's your spot, but unfortunately, you can see the review in the middle. What, you're in the movie? Didn't know that. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Remember, we do have a Q&A afterwards, and also the after party at the standard. So, you can check out with us, and we can let you know exactly where to go there. All right, thank you for being here. I'm gonna ask the projectionist to start the movie and enjoy. Hello, hello. So, did everybody enjoy the movie?
Yes.
So I'm gonna be just giving some hand for Tyler. He's gonna talk the most of the time. Possibly we're gonna ask all the main and supporting actors to become on stage. Who are, when you call them out.
Yeah, so anybody that worked on the movie, come on up. Yeah, so I do have to say this was obviously a very collaborative effort. And so I do have to just thank a couple of people. So I started writing this in September, and I think it was around maybe March when I had gotten to the point where I was like, the script was pretty much done. And I went to Johnny Woo and I said, Johnny, would you help me with this? And he said, of course.
No.
So Johnny just really walked me through the entire process. Johnny was also one of the directors of photography, so a lot of the really cool shots that you saw tonight were Johnny's ideas. Johnny also reviewed every edit that I did, so I edited them chapter at a time, and I ran it by Johnny, and some really cool things that we did in the editing room were also Johnny's ideas, and Johnny was the color grader. So thank you, Johnny.
Be honored to be with you, man.
Also, Scott Brocious. So Scott was also one of the directors of photography, and a lot of the really cool shots that you saw were completely his ideas. He also stepped in all over the place. So he stepped in when we didn't have a makeup artist. Every single shot that you saw that was inside a car, he did. And then, God, there's so many people. Scott Morrison, who isn't here, was another key contributor. Also, Ted Novotny did the amazing score that you heard, which added so much to the movie. Thank you, Ted. George Morrison, who's not here, did some awesome makeup stuff. So all that stuff that you saw with the guts coming out, that was Ron George. God, I don't know how to start.
Why don't we pass?
Real quick, Gappy, where's Gappy?
Over there.
So Gappy, this is like my hero. So he is in 90% of the scenes. 50% of the dialogue was delivered by this guy. He made the character come to life. He turned him into a hero, and I just thank you so much. Ryan, Harley, just awesome. Man, you made me cry watching it. Douglas, where's Douglas? Vern. Douglas was our villain, and he just brought that to life. Vern, Jennifer. I can go on.
Pass the mic so they can ask.
Sounds good.
Introduce themselves.
Yeah, so I'll just let you guys introduce yourselves. And this guy right here did all of the locations, and he was on every single shoot, and he just filled in everywhere, so thank you, John. And he's been with me since my very first film. And he was also in the movie.
John also. I'm Douglas.
Maybe mention what role you played. That'll be a little bit better.
The guy that got his head blown off,
That's a good one. Thank you.
who may or may not be dead.
Hi, I'm Katrina. I was just one of the police extras in the background.
I'm Bernard Adams. I played Detective Adams, and I was just basically the guy in the back seat.
Hey, we made made Burn pee a little bit while Rob was driving. That was a good stunt driver.
Jennifer Anderson, and I play the wife.
Lonnie Williams, I was the NA temporary sponsor.
I'm Ted Novotny, and I did the music.
Hussein Hassan, the first guy who got killed, the cheater, the worst actor. Oh, it goes down the list. It's so well.
James Gaffney Burney, Lieutenant Detective Burney. They're all very good with the mic. I'm gonna hog it for a second because when I auditioned for this, never thought I would get it. I'm so privileged and honored that Tyler gave me this responsibility. I'm not a gay man, but I support them. I have 2 gay children and 1 bi child, so this is important to me. The cast and crew is phenomenal for all my family. It was a bittersweet thing when we wrapped. It's like, yay, we wrapped, but oh my God, I don't get to hang out with these fabulous people every day, every weekend, whenever we can. But I have to dedicate my performance in this film to the biggest person in my life, my rock, my support, my beautiful, amazing, wonderful wife, who we get 1 weekend off a month, every other weekend. That's our time spent together. That's when we film, on the weekends. So I dedicate this movie to my lovely wife, Dawn Byrne.
Hi, I'm Wes Charver. I was the sound engineer for the movie, and I'm also Tyler's partner for the last 25 plus years.
Yeah.
Not only was he did all of the sound in the movie, he also did those awesome opening credits. He did the movie poster, and he's just been supporting me throughout this whole crazy 2 years, so thank you. I know I keep forgetting people. I did have to just thank Chris Miggs, man. What a crazy good performance.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, I'm Chris Miggs. I played Officer Miggs, and was incredibly grateful to be a part of this. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of this. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ryan Rip Farley. I played Detective Sergeant Farley. Had a great time. I mean, I hope the bloopers, is there going to be bloopers? Despite the seriousness of the film, there were some really good bloopers that I hope make it to the public sometimes. Specifically, our dance routine. It was mentioned before, making Vern pee in the back seat when doing stunt driving. That was one of my favorites. So.
Don Bauer, suspect number 2. And it was a real honor working with this bunch of people. And hitting on Gappy was the thrill of a lifetime.
Hi, I'm Ashley Dasik, and I play the barista in the coffee shop. And thank you, Tyler, for letting me be a part of this film, as this was my first speaking role.
Nice.
And I'm Robert Floyd, and in the credits, I think it said I was a trick. But thanks, Tyler, for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
Hi, I'm AJ. I think I was the second homosexual. I told Tyler that the role calls for a fat homosexual, so I can't wait for the role. So thank you, Tyler.
I just want to say, well, I'm Frederick Hunter. I played the cop that got beat up by James. That's my man. I just want to say, Tyler, thank you, man. You gave me my first speaking role as well, and I'm just very appreciative. Glad to be here.
Hi, my name is Tammy Karp. I was the medical examiner in the movie, and I want to thank all these guys who were just so much fun to work with. And Tyler, thank you for giving me my very first speaking part. So thank you.
Hi, I'm Larry DiBartolomeo. I was the witness, and thanks, Tyler, for the show, and thanks for everybody. What a great cast. What a great cast.
Hello, my name is Sonny Chirello. I was the bartender in Wildwood. Tyler, thanks for the first speaking role.
Hi, I'm James Blanca. I was one of the crime scene detectives. I was asked to come on board because I am an actual law enforcement officer, 30-year veteran with the Cleveland Police Department.
Hey.
And they asked if I could give some advice on the crime scene and some of the police technicals. And thank you, Tyler, for asking. It was a pleasure working on this movie. Great cast. Can't wait for it to go distributed.
My name is Mark Ross. Oh, excuse me. I was a bar patron. It was an honor and a privilege to work with everybody here. Tyler, thank you very much for my first speaking role on film. I really appreciate it. Again, thank you, everybody. It was a pleasure working with you. I'm going to fall over on the stage. Thank you.
You're not letting Larry off that easy, are you?
So, Larry, get up here. What are you doing?
I saw that beautiful face every scene, every set. He went across the street and tipped some guy to stop mowing the lawn. That's true.
Yes.
He would put all in bathtubs to get the right sound.
He also played a police officer on the police department headquarters.
Yes. He is also one, like John, he's been with me from the very first movie. He helped getting the sets. He was on every single street just doing whatever we needed. Thank you, Larry.
I help everybody, that's about it. And I didn't tip the guy, I didn't have to tip the guy for the cutting off the lawnmower. I talked to him very nicely and he agreed to do it, so I tipped him because he helped cooperate. If I would have had to tip him, it would have went another way.
So anybody here got any question for them? We start with Lou, and then go this way.
So how did you film the car shots?
Do you want to answer it? So, yeah,
So, what Tyler wanted to do is he wanted to make each car shot feel very different. So each time we set up the mount, we tried to move the camera and have it at a different angle, just to give it kind of a unique perspective every time we're driving. And like, there's a lot of driving, so like there's like a lot of moving. So yeah, just a lot of playing with the camera and moving with you know, the lights here and there, and having a polarizer on the lens so I don't get any reflection. Some beautiful stuff.
Go ahead.
Was there a motivation behind giving all the characters the same name as their actors?
All
except one. Dan
DeLeon. So it's one of those things that I've done from the very beginning, and honestly, like every time I sit there and I try to think of names, I just think it's so stupid. Like, you know, names don't really matter. And on top of it, it is kind of interesting because these people all know each other by their names, and so to call each other by their real names seems natural, so it gives it just a little bit more realism. But that's it.
So how did you come up with Dan DeLeon? What's the story?
I didn't come up with that. So Scott showed up on set, and so the name of our film company is called Brutal Flowers, and he asked if he could be a brutal flower, and I'm like, well, what does that mean? He goes, I want my character to be named Dandelion. I said yes, and then during the shoot, he kept saying that he was Dandelion, and he kept calling him by Scott, and I'm like,
in the script.
Okay, guys, I don't care which way you go, but pick one name.
Anybody else got a question?
Wanted to ask, I understand with a lot of serial killer movies, they tend to primarily be, you know, a male serial killer targeting women. Did you like, you know, from the conceptual phase, like experience any like problems or I'd say like any, what was your particular inspiration to make a movie that featured a male serial killer targeting other men?
I'm having a little trouble hearing you. It's kind of
I understand, you know, you yourself are a member of the gay community. Was there any like particular inspiration to make a movie about a male serial killer targeting men, you know, targeting other men, or was that just something you had from the very beginning?
I guess honestly, I didn't really think about it that way. So my motivation was so all my movies tend to be LGBT movies, and I knew that there were things that I wanted to say, and then the idea came to me, what about a detective story? And the more I kept thinking about what you could do with the detective story to talk about LGBT issues, it seemed really interesting. And then I just kind of liked the idea that, you know, most of in the news, most of the really homophobic people, it turns out they're actually gay, and so I'm like, well, that seems obvious, so that's all.
You hear that, Douglas? You're gay.
You just moved, I don't know where you live yet. Yeah.
All right, anybody else got any questions?
If they don't, John, one other person I wanted to thank personally. So Tyler, obviously, it was a 4-day thing that the script was over. So we had to have different wardrobe. I wanted to wear my specific wardrobe for one day, but my pants are missing. I don't know where they're at. I hope I find them someday. But the one person on set who was not only my ex-partner, who I would never give up on, John Halsa, he kept me dressed that whole time, helped me, kept me straight, fixed my tie, put my sound gear on, and he was like my right-hand man on set and did a great job acting, so I really wanted to give him a shout out.
You got a question on the back?
Yeah, we cannot see you, so go ahead and shout out your question.
With such a huge cast, what was the most difficult, part of this production in terms of coordinating, in terms of getting everyone together?
Yeah, so honestly, like, it is just a nightmare, like, trying to organize this, right? So what I did was I had a Google form where I just said to everybody, give me the days that you can shoot. And so then I went through it and I'm like, okay, this person are available on this day and they're doing this scene, so we'll do this scene that day. And then there was also locations, like some of the locations we could only get some days. But surprisingly it worked out because everybody was so flexible, like a lot of people were available a lot, so that helped. But that whole organization of just figuring out when we're gonna shoot what was really difficult. And then we had Brian Bowers, who isn't here tonight, who was the assistant director, and he would send out messages every week saying, hey, remember, we're supposed to be, you characters are supposed to be here at this time on this day. And so he was really helpful.
Now that it has premiered here, how long will it be here so people can come and see, and where, if anywhere else, can people see the film?
So it's only here tonight. So this was the only chance to see it here. I have submitted it to so far about 7 film festivals, and one of them is the Cleveland International Film Festival. So if we get into that, you'll be able to see it, I believe, in March. And then we will also go for distribution. So if we get distribution, that'll probably mean it'll be available on like Prime and some of the other things. If not, there are other ways to get it on Prime on your own, so maybe we would do that. Eventually, I would say hopefully within a year, everybody will be able to see it.
A little bit more than a year. Okay. A little more than a year. Cool. If nobody else have any question, just remember we do have a little party going on at the Standard tonight, and the address is what? 799?
Double check, and so Google it, but I believe it's 779.
779.
East 185th Street. Unfortunately, so 185th Street is closed at Lakeshore, and that's probably where your GPS will take you. So you'll have to go past 185th. It's probably about 10 streets on your left. There's a street called Harlan. If you take a left and go on Harlan, it actually ends right at the Standard.
It's 779.
779.
And also appreciate you guys really like the movie, post it on Facebook, let people know, so this way you get some of the more excitement about it. So when the movie goes out in the festivals or for distribution, then we have more people go check it out. If you don't like the movie, blame this guy. So, all right. So, any other comments, Tyler?
Other than thank you, everybody. You don't know how hard it is to do this, and the fact that you guys are willing to come out and support independent film. There's a lot of work going on in this city, and it would be wonderful, you know, even if you don't know the person, try to get people to come, because it means everything. Like, this is the only way we can do it. So thank you.
Thank you everyone for being here. And thank you everyone for being part of the movie. Hold on a second. All the cast and crew stay on stage. Maybe do a group shot.
And one other question. So if there's people that have not gotten a picture at the step and repeat in the front, you know, after this, like, go directly there, and we'll get some photos of you for the records.
Can you take a group shot for us, please? Or maybe.
You can come on out.
That's my rock. How we doing, brother?
Yeah.
Standard.
Surviving, not starving. Yeah.
Do it. Yeah.
Alright, man. Good job. Did you like it? Good. Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it.
It was good.
Yes.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What?
Say, what's going on, guys?
Morning, Captain.
They found a body in the flats, and I need you to head out there ASAP.
We got a serial killer on our hands, and he's hunting gay men.
You always work out alone?
I can't commit to a schedule, so yeah, I'm usually here by myself.
Right on.
I know the cops have a bad reputation in the gay community, but I want you to know, I'm gay. I'm gonna make sure this is taken seriously.
Hey.
We're running out of time. First body we found Monday, then the second body we found Wednesday. If we don't stop them, we're gonna be finding the third body by tomorrow.
Thanks, Faggot.
You got a cop harassing you? Frederick Hunter? That asshole gotta go.
What you need to do is get the fuck out my way.
Make me. Get on! What are you doing? I'd like to bring someone in. He's a rookie.
What are you thinking?
Our killer's got a particular type, and if we're gonna catch him, we need the right bait.
Do you hear that?